John Beltran, Dave Urich back from Beet Digger Stadium. The Beet Diggers will receive the opening kickoff. They're coached by Randy Dreitz. The assistants are Ron Albo, Len Schwint, Dick Creighton, Matt Manier, Ken Garcia, and David Cummings. Strasburg coached by Jeff Geiger. The assistants are Skip Harrison, Tom Winter, Troy Weiser, Tom Geiger, Doug Birchfield, Chad Marin, and Steve Stone. Incredibly enough, Strasburg lost their first 3 games of the season once they got the league play. That all changed. They lead the Patriot League with a 4-0 record. The Beet Diggers 3-1 in league play and 5-2 overall. But as we mentioned, they're very dangerous here in Brush. 3-0 on the season, outscoring their opponents 111-7, and that included a 28-7 victory over Faith Christian. Aaron Schlegel will kick it off. C.J. Kukas and Joe Rosenbrock are back to receive. The opening kickoff is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. That's Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. We'll have video coverage of tonight's game here from Beet Digger Stadium as well. That will land on the web at KSIRsports.com by clicking on Brush Videos. This is a short kick headed towards the sideline, and it goes out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. So the Beet Diggers are going to start with excellent field position. Dave, that's clearly an indication, and we've seen this throughout the course of the last several games. They know how good the Beet Digger kickoff return team is. Yeah, they're not going to take that chance, and the Diggers have to be ready for that. You know, we weren't ready last week with that little onside kick, and it caught us by surprise and gave Eaton one of those short field turnovers. Tonight, it didn't work that way so well for Strasburg as the ball just bounced out of bounds. Beet Digger starting lineups brought to you by T.O. Charlie's at 700 West Platte in Fort Morgan. They'll find whatever car you want at T.O. Charlie's. 1st and 10 for the 35. The quarterback's Eric Garcia. There's 2 receivers out to the left and right. 1 setback from the 35. Under centers, Garcia's going to hand it off right up the gut. A big hole across the 40 to around the 43. And that is Skyler Seawald for a gain of 8. Before he's tackled by David Humiston, a 5'8", 200-pound senior linebacker. It's a gain of about 7, 2nd down and 3. Strasburg lined up in a 5-2 defense. Linebackers are about 5 yards off the ball, and this is a front that the Diggers love to block against. Now the Beet Diggers have 3 in the backfield. 2nd down and 3 for the 42. Garcia hands it off left side. 1st down across the 50 is Seawald. Inside the 50, check that. That's Weiser to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 18, and that's a 1st down for the Beet Diggers, and it didn't take me long to confuse Seawald with Weiser once again. I mean, they run so up and down, and then once they see a defender, Dave, boom, they barrel into him, and that time Weiser was grabbed around the ankle, and it's a 1st down for the Beet Diggers. And we're already seeing what you were talking about to start the pregame with just running up and down the field. Not a lot of sideways action. 1st and 10 for the 40. Weiser's in the backfield with Morrow and Rosenbrock. They're all next to each other. Handoff, Rosenbrock right up the gut, inside the 35 to the 32. It's a pickup of 8 yards, a 2nd down and short for the Beet Diggers, as the tackle was made by Jordan Ross, the 5'9", 160-pound junior. And that's a formation in the backfield, Dave, I don't think we've seen this season, where 3 backs are right next to each other. Yeah, it's a T formation, and not something the Diggers typically run, but they have the horsepower to do it. And I notice over here at the left tight end position, they have Skyler Seawald over there doing some blocking. Yeah, we'll get to the rest of the Beet Diggers as well. 2nd down and 2 for the 32 of Strasburg. Handoff right side to Weiser, cuts it back to the middle. He's got a 1st down across the 30 to around the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3, so the Beet Digger drive looks good so far. Also on that offensive line for the Beet Diggers are Kyle Hefner, who's the center, along with Ethan Brose, Daniel Soto, Austin Acosta, and Gaston Fernandez. Jay Hansen and C.J. Kukas, of course, are the top receivers on this team. And Dave mentioned Skyler Seawald, who carried the ball. He's also in on the tight end position, as Dave was alluding to. 1st and 10 for the Beet Diggers at the 29-yard line of Strasburg. In motion to the right is Rosenbrock. Garcia is going to hand it off on the counter. Running left side is Morrow, and he has stood up at the 26-yard line, and that was Jordan Ross. Some hard running there by Morrow, but as soon as he got to that point, he was taken down. A gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Yeah, the kid kind of caught him with his shoulder pad right in his guts, drove him backward and slammed him in the ground. But then he took a late hit. He took a shot from Aaron Schlegel after he was already on the ground. Hey, the Beet Diggers aren't taking much time in the huddle. 2nd down and 7 to go from the 26-yard line of Strasburg. T formation again. There was movement, but no flag. Handoff left side. Weiser across the 25. He drives to around the 20-yard line before he's taken down along the sideline at about the 20. And again, Jordan Ross is in on a lot of tackles in this game, and I think they gave him the 20. It'll be a 3rd and 1, a gain of 6.
You bet. Now, Strasburg's changed their defense. They have 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage. They have 3 linebackers, no free safeties, and a couple of corners over there. So the Diggers are starting to have some luck once they break through that initial defensive line.
This is the 7th play of the drive. 3rd down and 1 for the Strasburg 20. Garcia bumps into Weiser, and Weiser has the football, and he backs his way towards a 1st down at around the 17. And that's clearly an indication of how good the blocking was. They might have backtracked the football to the 18, to the 19. Looked like he got all the way to the 17. Either way, it's a gain of 1, but I think that's a rather odd spot unless his knee was down.
Yeah, it looked like he made the distance, but you're right. I'll tell you what, the Diggers are hustling up to the line of scrimmage already, and last week when they were losing, they didn't have that hustle up to the line of scrimmage. Already tonight, they've shown that they're coming out aggressively.
1st and 10 for the 19, and there is the handoff left side and to around the 15-yard line is Connor Weiser, right off left tackle, and he was grabbed around the ankles. Looked like Humiston was in around the football. It's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. The Bee Diggers have run 8 plays and all on the ground as they have occupied 3.5 minutes off that clock.
That was a spooky play because right when Weiser hit the ground, he fumbled the ball and Strasburg jumped on it, and luckily the official said he was down and the ground caused the fumble.
2nd down and 6 from the 15-yard line of the Indians. This is the opening drive of the game. Garcia will hand it off on the left side, and that is Skyder. Check that, Connor Weiser inside the 10-yard line, running hard to about the 7, maybe the 6-yard line, and boy, Weiser running like he did last week with a reckless abandon, a gain of 9, 1st and goal at the 6.
Just a wonderful run and some really good blocking up there, but like we said, the offense is totally different. The play's already on the field, and they're already hustling up to the line of scrimmage, and they definitely have this Strasburg defense on their heels, and they're not giving them a chance to catch their breath.
Rosenbrock, Weiser, and Morrow in the backfield. 1st and goal for the 6. There is the give to Rosenbrock, and he drives into the end zone, running off left tackle. Touchdown for the Bee Diggers. 6 yards away for Joe Rosenbrock, and the Bee Diggers lead 6-0.
A lot like last week, the Diggers had a lot of success this drive running to the left side behind some strong blocking, but like we said, we went with the little, Coach Dreitz and his staff always have a new twist. This week the twist is a double tight formation with the T backfield, just a power formation.
Jesus Cardenas to attempt the extra point off the hold of Garcia. What an impressive drive. That is brush football. Awaiting the snap is Garcia. He's got it. It's down. The kick is up, and Cardenas would have made that from about 40. It's good. 7:56 to go in the opening quarter. Brush 7, Strasburg nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.